Have you ever noticed that in The Walking Dead, nobody ever came up with actually good body armor and the best possible weapon for fighting walkers? In this video, we will take a look at 10 best guns for Walking Dead zombies. Number 10. Mossberg 590. Why not a semi-auto shotgun instead of a pump-action one? Because you don't need a semi-auto to fight walkers. And the pump-action models like the almighty M590 have perks that semi-auto models don't. For example, pump-action shotguns don't care what type of load you're shooting. Buckshots, slugs, hand loads, or bird shots. It will work no matter what, unless it's a Turkish crappy shotgun. You might ask, what's the point of shooting bird shots? It's ineffective against walkers, but you're forgetting the fact that walkers' skulls are made out of cheese and can be penetrated by a stick as we saw in the show. You also don't need to do significant damages to the brain, because unlike the real life that stabbing the brain has a surprisingly high survival rate, walkers can die with the slightest brain trauma. Number 9. Honey Badger. Imagine having a gun that is silent, lightweight, and cool as hell. So why is it only number 9? Because finding spare parts is a nightmare, and its bullets 300 blackout are not very common. They're almost as quiet as video games when loaded with subsonic ammo, and they pack a good punch for hunting medium game or fighting raiders. Another option like this is SIG MCX Rattler, which is heavier and louder compared to the Honey Badger, but it's more commonly found since it's used by some government agencies. Number 8. AK-103. If you want to go with 7.62 Soviet rounds because it's the service caliber of your country, or you live in Middle East, get an AK-103 or its civilian versions. Why? Because it's lighter compared to other 7.62 AKs and has an optic mount, a folding stock, a superior muzzle device. You can customize it way more easily, and the best part, its parts are compatible with AKM, which is the most commonly found assault rifle in the world. So you can use AKM parts for repairs if your AK-103 ever has a problem. Number 7. AR-9s with Glock mags. It's superior to MP5, but before I tell you why, smash that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. The most underappreciated pistol javelin carbine in the world. Everyone talks about MP5 or CZ Scorpion, while this gem of a gun has way better ergonomics, a much easier magazine change system. If it takes Glock mags, then unlike the MPX, its magazines are easy to find. Also, 9mm is the most commonly found bullet in the world. The longer barrel on the AR-9 platform, combined with a stock, a longer sight radius, better recoil control, makes it noticeably more accurate compared to pistols, so it will be easier to headshot walkers. The longer barrel also improves bullet velocity, giving it a bit more punch than pistols of the same caliber. Number 6. Glock 19 or Glock 47. Want a trusted sidearm for zombie apocalypse? Pick either the Glock 19 or Glock 47. Why not the Glock 17? Because these two guns can take both Glock 19 and Glock 17 mags, but the Glock 17 can take G19 mags, which are the most popular pistol in the North America. G47 is basically a G19 frame with a G17 slide, the longer barrel of the G17 which translates to more accuracy, and the slim profile of the G19 which allows for better concealment. Number 5. Piston-operated AR-15s, like the MCX Spear LT. Their piston system makes it easier to use a suppressor, and it can be adjusted to work in the harshest conditions. The piston system also reduces wear and tear, keeps the system cleaner than direct impingement ARs. The problem? These type of ARs are not as popular as DI ARs, but models like MCX and MCX Spear LT are more available because some federal agencies use them. Number 4. Glock 23 with a caliber conversion kit. Why a 40 caliber pistol? Because with a simple barrel and recoilless spring change, of course I mean the specially designed 9mm conversion kit barrel, you can convert it to 9mm. So if you run out of 9mm and find 40 Smith & Wesson, you can use it until you find more 9mm ammo. Number 3. AR-15 with 22 long rifle conversion kit. This is a gun to rule them all, both zombies and raiders. Use 5.56 NATO for raiders, hunting, or large predators. Swap the bolt carrier to shoot 22 long rifle for walkers and small games like rabbits and squirrels. But you can't fully rely on a conversion kit. It has reliability issues. The AR-15 barrel has a 1/7 twist rate, while 22 long rifle has a 1/16 twist rate. 22 long rifle's smaller projectile doesn't engage properly with rifling, causing poor accuracy, and you need a special mags for 22 long rifle. Number 2, your country's service weapon. Where do you live? Wherever you live, smash that like button if you're enjoying the video. Based on analytics, most of my audience is from the US, UK, and Deutschland. See what the service weapon of your country's armed forces is. Eastern Europe, probably AK-74M. Western Europe, probably HK-416 or G36. See what your country uses and get one, or at least get something in the same caliber for easier logistics. For honorable mentions, 22 pistols. Not the subcompact ones, cause they're terrible at everything, especially in their accuracy wise. Get something like Glock 44 or Ruger Mark IV. Glock 21. If you want a 45 caliber pistol for like using subsonic rounds and suppressing it, don't go for a 1911. Get a Glock 21 because it's one of the most popular 45 ACP pistols. It's light and reliable in all conditions, unlike the 1911. Lever action guns. If you live in a country where semi-auto guns are illegal and you don't want to get them by other means, get a lever gun. They're easier to use than bolt action rifles. Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Reliable, budget-friendly, the second most common police handgun in the United States. At number 1, Ruger 10/22. 22 caliber is probably the best Walker hunting round because it's very light, it's compact, it's available everywhere. The almighty Ruger 10/22 is the best 22 rifle. Cheap but fantastic. If you're a Gucci gun owner, you can build your own with fancy aftermarket parts. You can carry hundreds of 22 rounds without having any problem with weight of it, unlike the other rounds. Its light recoil makes it easier to shoot and control even for inexperienced shooters. Suppressing this gun is also not that hard and is very effective. Only problem with 22 long rifle is that they're usually lower quality and prone to malfunctions like jamming or misfire. So you should watch out and keep them clean and keep them away from water, like when crossing a river or when exposed to rain, because 22 rounds are not waterproof. Now, if you want to know what's the best fictional weapons for zombie apocalypse are, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching.